Hey, you. Wanna come out for a little bit? There we go. There we go. Wanna come out for a little bit? There. First time out for you this year. I'm gonna run to mama. Of course you are. Why wouldn't you? Huh? Run to mama? They're always a little nervous the first time out after winter. But he's already eaten too, so I don't bring them back outdoors until I'm sure they're eating and they're fine health-wise, and then I'll bring them back out. But yeah, this is Tipr. He was a rescue. He's my really big snake. Actually, Ginger's thicker bodied than Tipr is. Look at that. Say, wow, I'm back outside again. This is just awesome. I love bringing these guys out and letting them. It gives them a chance to run back to mama. Run back to mama. I'll protect you. Yeah. Oddly enough, they do rely on us for a sense of security and safety, especially when you bring them outdoors. They'll stay real. My snakes all stay right with me and on me and close to me. It's okay. I'll protect you. Yes, I will. You're safe. It's okay. Just reassure them that they're all right and you're right there with them and they're fine. But it's a relationship you have to establish with them through handling, so they know they can feel secure close to you and near you. And they do. They learn that. So I'm going to go get your Kevlar glove. I bring one of my Kevlar gloves out with me because they tend to have a temper tantrum, because once they're outdoors, they really enjoy the freedom. And they tend to get a little uppity sometimes and don't want to go back in. So I bring a Kevlar glove out with me just in case I have to snatch one up that's being difficult. But so far I've never had to use them on them. So yeah, it's just a precaution. It doesn't hurt anyone to take a few extra steps to be sure your snake's okay, and be sure if anything goes wrong you can intervene in a timely fashion to prevent a bad thing from happening. But yeah, they can be moody. They're no different than people are. They have good days and bad days. So you just never know what kind of mood they're going to be in. And they can change their moods really quick. Where are you going? You can't go up there. I'm sorry. You stay here with me. You stay here with me. Okay. Stay here with mama. I don't want you roaming around in the loose dirt. All of our grass isn't up yet. Yeah, you're okay. All three of my adult ball pythons are 5 feet in length. They're really big snakes. They're very strong, very muscular. They get tons of exercise. This is Tipr that was a rescue. He was in critical condition when I got him. He had 2 big rat bites, one on top of his head, one on the side of his neck, and all the flesh and skin was ripped off the end of his tail, and all he had left of 4 inches of the end of his tail was a bloody bone. So he was mite infested, dehydrated, malnourished. Took the vet a few days on IVs to bring him around. Even the vet wasn't sure he was going to make it. But he's my pride and joy, because against all odds, even the vet said he didn't think he'd survive. I told the vet, I said, you're crazy, he'll survive. Love will make him survive. And he did. He had. So he's actually my pride and joy. He's had a rough life. I love doing rescues, but I just, for one person to handle a lot of snakes, if you do it right, it's a dedication. And you just can't ignore the ones you do have, to bring in other ones to take care of them. As much as I'd love to, I bring them all in to take care of them and nurture them back to health, and then send them off to good homes. But I just don't have the time or the room in my house to do it with my big snakes. I've got some huge constrictors. What? I'm looking around. I'm checking. Run back to mama. Back to mama, of course. And people don't think they have any kind of feelings at all. They know that they're safe close to you. They know they're secure near you. So if something startles them and they're outdoors, they'll come right back to you and get right on you, as a general rule. They're really not at all the snakes that the public portray them to be. They're not mean and evil and vicious and killers. They can, if it's a bad situation and you put yourself in it, you're going to get nailed, and there's no way around it. But the usual? No, they're not mean animals at all. They're very insecure, actually. I see you peeking around. What are you doing? You sneaking up on me? But they're magnificent animals. Fantastic pets. Why are you hugging the... You're going to get under the tote? Okay. You can do that. You're going to pick my tote up, move. This is what he does to all of his hide boxes. That's why I can't keep a hide box in his enclosure. He loves to pick stuff up and throw it. Move it. And he especially loves to throw stuff into his water dish. What are you doing? You being mischievous. Yeah. Say, wow, first day out this year. It's a great day for all of us, huh, Tip? Almost 80 degrees today. That's really rare. Yesterday was beautiful too, so I brought Sunny out. But bad news is it's going to drop back down into the 40s shortly. So we'll do this for a month or so and then everything will get stable. But this was a good day to take the plastic off the windows and unseal my winter coffin that we live in to keep the drafts and everything from coming through the windows and around them. And it does up here. We get some really strong winds, so I don't care how well insulated your house is. The breeze will still make it through the windows and doors sometimes. Shorts on again. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Now it's time to pack away my winter clothes and pull out all my summer clothes. You gonna get on my foot? So now I'm gonna run back to you. Yeah, so I'm gonna run back to you. But they always stay right by me. I've got 10 acres here and they don't go anywhere. They stay close to me. If I get up and walk off, they'll follow me. But, you know, people are so wrong about them. They're really fantastic pets. I've had so many younger adults contact me and say, how can I talk my parents into letting me have a snake? The first thing to do is sit down and discuss it with them in a mature, responsible fashion. Assure them that you will be responsible for the animals. You'll take care of them and you'll provide their needs for them. Second of all, a good way to do that is to show them other people's videos so they can see for themselves that these aren't the snakes that so many people portray them to be. That they're not big, mean, vicious snakes. And they do make fantastic companions and pets. My snakes hang out with me for hours and watch TV. See how thick he is? He just had his first meal since winter. My snakes get fed well in October because I know that's when they'll be going off food. So they really lose absolutely no weight at all during the winter months. As you can see, all he had was one large rat. But it's up to you how they thrive and how healthy they are, what kind of life they have. It's all up to you. Don't expect your snake to be friendly and social if you're not taking care of it properly, if you're not fulfilling its needs, because it doesn't work that way. But back on topic, yeah, a good way to get your parents to reconsider letting you have a snake is to prove to them you can be mature and responsible enough to take care of one and to do it properly. You can't decide which way you want to go today, huh, buddy? It's so pretty out. It's so pretty out here. They love being outdoors. What? What are you doing? Sorry if I'm shaky with the camera. I keep repositioning myself on the ground. You gonna get back in your plastic tub? And this isn't what they live in. This is only what I put them in to bring them outdoors in. Because when you first bring them out, it's important for them to feel secure. And they feel secure in these plastic tubs. So I take the top off and give them the option to come out. He's gonna lift it up and throw it. He just loves destroying things. This guy, he gets bored. I can't, like I said, I can't put a hide box in with him. He'll just lift it and heave on it until he can pick it up and move it. And usually he'll slide it across his enclosure and dunk it in his water dish. So he's not one to have a hide box. Big constrictors really have no need for a hide, in all honesty. The hide is basically to make a young, small snake feel secure in its environment so it doesn't feel as vulnerable and threatened by everything that's moving around them. So that's the sole purpose for a hide, to give them snakes a sense of security, especially young snakes. Adults like mine have been handled a lot. They've been outdoors. They are familiar with everything in their environment, so they're not insecure animals. Look at you, you're so pretty. I love this little stripe on top of his tail. It's pretty cool. Where are you going? You can't go get on that tire. That tire is hot because it's been hot out today. My ball pythons are all really big snakes. They're very healthy, very friendly, very social. Never have a bad day. A little temper tantrum once in a while if I want them to do something and they don't want to do it. And that's to be expected because they do have their own sense of being. Hey, where do you think you're going? Tipr, where you off to? You can't get on that tire, it's hot. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ugh. Back over here, buddy. That tire's really hot. I don't want you getting burned. Their safety has to always come first. And you know, people say, I'm afraid my snakes will get mites if I take them outdoors. There's a solution to that. Bring them out in a big plastic tote. Let them take the top off. Let them come out and explore and look around from inside the plastic tote if you're that worried about mites. I've been bringing mine out for years and I've never had mites get on my snakes from being outdoors. Never. But the thing is, like I tell them, don't allow them in tall grass and weeds, and don't allow them in loose dirt, because these are perfect conditions for parasites to dwell in. But yeah, and you know, if you don't want to leave them in a plastic tote outdoors, lay down a big sheet or a blanket and take your snake out and put it on the blanket or the sheet. Then you don't have to be too concerned about parasites. Myself, I don't even worry about it because I check them over when I bring them back in the house anyway to be sure nothing got on them. And in the summer they have a swimming pool that I set up for them, so I let them go swimming when they want to when they get warm outdoors, and then I check them over while they're in their pool, which I'll be setting up next month probably. But, you know, it's all up to you, the way you want to raise them, how they react to you and other people. So don't ever blame your snake if it bites you. There's a reason why it did it. You need to sit down and evaluate the situation and figure out what you did wrong. Not what the snake did wrong, but what you did wrong. That the snake felt it was in a vulnerable and threatened position that it had to strike. Feeding bites can be eliminated. Run your hands under cold tap water before you offer a snake food. That way it cancels your body's heat signature. Simple things can prevent accidents from happening. If you don't want to take the time to do these things, then you deal with the consequences. Well, like I said, it's all up to you. The time you want to invest to do it right.